Hi everyone, welcome to our presentation, Honest Profit, Corporate Daydream or Imperative. This evening, we wish to demonstrate our view that honest profit is imperative with regards to brand image and reputation. So first, what is honest profit? Well, we define honest profit as achieving profit through ethical means. It's all about fair treatment and understanding the needs of consumers, workers, the environment and the wider global community, with honesty and transparency evident in all business practices.
So having a great brand image is the difference between a consumer picking up your product instead of the supermarket alternative. You cannot underestimate the positive effect having a great brand image will have on your business. When a consumer feels a strong affinity towards a brand, their loyalty is priceless, not only from the repeat purchases that they're bound to make in their lifetime, but also the effect they will have as brand endorsers, passing on recommendations and encouraging friends and family to make that same purchase. Firms can spend years trying to carefully create a distinctive brand image, carefully moulding the connections that consumers feel towards their products. And as consumers are now more reactive and conscious of bad business practice, this brand reputation is more fragile than ever and can be damaged within a matter of minutes. Let's take a good example of Starbucks here, who came under fire in the British media for not paying any corporation tax on their UK sales. So this business practice is not strictly illegal, it is definitely considered immoral and unethical by other businesses and consumers alike. And this tax avoidance was not greeted kindly by the public, and it was Starbucks' biggest rival, Costa Coffee, who ended up benefiting from this scandal. As angry consumers boycotted Starbucks, Costa reported an increase in sales of 7%. And more notably, in a YouGov preference poll, Costa was the overwhelming favourite, increasing their share from 58% to 72% following the tax revelations.
Nowadays, barely any company can do business without reaching out to the customers online. If you get it right, you can certainly increase the brand awareness and the reputation. If you get it wrong, it means definitely a decrease in brand awareness and a loss of profit. And this message will spread even quicker. This is exactly what happened to Pepsi Sweden last year. Just before the match between Portugal and Sweden, they published this advertising campaign showing Cristiano Ronaldo lying on the tracks. Within one day, an anti-Pepsi Facebook group gathered more than 115,000 likes. Pepsi then tried to take down the content, however, it was already too late. The message spread globally and went viral, and the global audience did not pick it up as intended.
So honest profit has become even more salient with the growth of consumer empowerment that's taken place over the last decade or so. The process of complaint is now simpler than ever before, whereas once, a consumer would have had to go through the company that they want to complain about to make a complaint. Nowadays, they can just reach for their nearest mobile device, and within 140 characters, they can make their views clear to the rest of the world. 21st century technology has also provided the tools for individuals to create, distribute, and discuss unregulated, uncensored content related to businesses. That's right, business leaders. They're talking about your companies, and there's nothing you can do about it. These tools have also increased the influence of opinion leaders, who have the ability to tip public opinion to the positive or the negative side, depending on a company's bad practices. It has also increased the voice of individuals like never before. Individuals can communicate with others on the other side of the globe. And when an individual's opinion on a company's bad practice resonates with a global community, then the effect for that company can be disastrous.
So now let's take a look at some real business examples. Using the marketing mix, we will illustrate just how harmful dishonest profit can be and also highlight the benefits of honest profit. So let's start with product. Who here remembers the horse meat scandal of 2013? Quite a few of you then. Well, a number of supermarkets came under fire when it was revealed that horse meat was found in a number of their beef products. And what was worse, on discovering this, the supermarkets initially tried to hide this from the public. This supply chain issue was publicised on an international level, and as a result, supermarkets suffered from a loss of customer trust and damaged shopper perceptions of their brand. While offending companies like Tesco and Asda reported a drop in sales following the incident, companies who were found to have a clean bill of health actually reported increases in their sales as consumers switched to their brands over the others. Waitrose, for instance, reported an 11% boost in their sales, and Morrison's actually used this situation to their advantage to add to their brand image and gain consumer trust. They released a series of advertisements claiming to do things differently from other supermarkets and highlighting the transparency and control in their supply chain through the ownership of farms and abattoirs.
So what about dishonest pricing strategies? Now, I wonder if you've ever had this situation where you go to a supermarket and you find the product you're looking for, and you see the banner saying, bigger pack, better value. You think, fantastic, I'm going to go for this one because I'll get more value for money. Well, and then you notice right next door, 2 smaller versions of the product actually add up to cheaper. And you might think that this is some kind of pricing glitch or an issue like that. Well, actually, in a Panorama investigation in 2012, one shopper found 45 instances of this practice taking place. Sainsbury's and Tesco have also been involved in a dishonest pricing strategy, namely mark up to mark down. Now, this involves supermarkets artificially increasing the prices of certain products for a period of time, be it a week or a month, and then returning these prices back down to the original level, but this time slapping a big discount sticker on them. Now, this discount is completely artificial, and therefore, by extension, the value that the customer is getting is artificial. Therefore, this process is dishonest. But has this actually had any effect? Well, figures released this month have shown that Waitrose, Aldi and Lidl, who haven't been involved in these dishonest pricing strategies, have actually eaten into the market share of the major supermarkets. And further than that, Aldi and Lidl have increased their sales by 32% and 17% respectively.
Purchasing alcohol online is a significant market nowadays. As you all know, it is illegal to purchase spirits underage. Online, you just have to tick the box that you're over 18 and the package is being shipped to you. This, of course, requires an honest customer. In the store, your ID is being checked at the till. Online, the online shops are just forwarding the duty to the delivery person. However, they're shipping in a regular packaging without any labeling that alcohol is inside. So they are neglecting their duty of care. It can also be different. Asda and Sainsbury's drivers are required to check the ID on delivery. This is a more honest business practice in our opinion.
Now, the fashion and beauty industry. The fashion and beauty industry are guilty of misleading consumers by creating an unrealistic image of a woman's beauty, by luring them into thinking that they too can have the perfect skin like Julia Roberts or Rachel Weisz just by using their latest products, when in fact both of these ad campaigns were banned in the UK for their excessive use of Photoshop. Now, I'm sorry to tell you, but no amount of L'Oreal Elvive will give you hair like Cheryl Cole, especially when it was revealed her luscious locks were down to hair extensions instead of actually an innovative new product. Photoshopping, enhancing in post-production, retouching, whatever is used, these false promises contribute to a dishonest profit. And what's more, they're harming the way that women think about themselves. In contrast to this, we have the Dove Real Beauty campaign, a revolutionary new campaign that uses real women instead of the usual airbrushed models, which challenge the industry's perception of beauty. Dove promotes a healthy, realistic self-image, which is not only positive for Dove as a brand, but positive for women's self-esteem all over the world.
So, in conclusion, we hope that we have shown to you that in today's business world, honest profit really is imperative. As we've seen, dishonest profit is easily exposed and can be extremely damaging to a company's brand image and consequently has the potential to really impact its sales. On the other hand, many companies are taking advantage and benefiting from honest profit, showing that not only is it achievable, but it's also desirable. We leave you now with this final thought. As potential future business leaders, what's your view on this issue? What kind of leader do you want to be? And business practitioners, just how honest is your profit? Thank you very much for listening, and we hope you've had a great evening here tonight.